When you write essays or research assignments in college, your professors may tell you to format your paper and cite your sources in the MLA style. This video will teach you how. MLA stands for Modern Language Association, which is a professional organization of language scholars, such as English professors. This organization produces a manual for formatting documents and citing sources. This manual is currently in the 8th edition, so it's commonly referred to as MLA 8. The library has a page with materials designed to teach you how to cite your sources in the MLA style. Among these resources is a sample paper. The formatting of your MLA papers should reflect this one. Notice that there is no title page. There's a heading with your name, your professor's name, the course name, and the date. Notice that there are page numbers in the upper right corner of each page, which consist of your name, a space, and the page number. Your text color should be black. You should use a common typeface such as Times New Roman or Calibri. You should use only one typeface throughout the body of your paper. The text size should be 11 or 12 points. Put 1-inch margins along all sides of your paper. Your entire paper should be double-spaced. There should be no extra spaces between paragraphs. The first line of each paragraph should be indented 1/2 inch. If you have URLs listed in your paper, make sure that they are not active hyperlinks. All of these details matter. You can set up these requirements in your word processor, or you can download our template, which is a blank Word document with these formatting requirements already set up. In an MLA paper, you cite your sources twice. As you use a source of information in the body of your paper, you must cite within your text. This is called in-text citation. In the MLA style, at the end of a passage in which you use someone else's words or information, put the author's last name and the page number in which you got that information in parentheses. This is your in-text citation. That's the first part of the documentation process. The second part is your Works Cited page. This is the final page of your document, which has the title Works Cited centered and at the top line of the page. Here you will list all the sources that you used in your in-text citations. List them in alphabetical order, with every line after the first one within a citation indented 1/2 inch. Your word processor may refer to this indentation format as hanging indent. Sometimes students turn in papers in which they provide a works cited page, but no in-text citations. This is not only wrong, but can lead to accusations of plagiarism. You must cite both in the body of your paper and on your works cited page. Sometimes students turn in papers in which they have provided a few in-text citations, but not enough, which can still lead to accusations of plagiarism. If you have a paragraph of text in your paper which uses a source but does not cite it, you risk being accused of plagiarism. Put a citation there. Again, an in-text citation consists of the author's last name and the page number. Sometimes a source of information doesn't have page numbers, such as websites or some database articles. In that case, it's enough to just put the author's name in parentheses. Sometimes a source doesn't even have an author. In that case, put the title or a shortened title in parentheses. Remember, the point of an in-text citation is to direct your reader from the body of your paper back to the complete citation on your Works Cited page. On our MLA help page, we have additional information about how to provide in-text citations for different types of sources. Usually, the hardest part of MLA documentation is the Works Cited page citation. Each citation is a code that follows a particular format and style. All of these details matter. The order of the author's names, what is capitalized and what is not capitalized, what is italicized and what is not italicized, the way that dates are listed, the way that page numbers are listed, where periods and commas go. All of these details matter. That may seem intimidating, but we have a 2-page handout that shows you how to make works cited page citations for the types of sources that students most commonly use, including books, ebooks, web pages, and scholarly journal articles found in the library's databases. For each of these sections on our handout, there's a key that explains what is each element of that citation. For the major company research project, I will point out the most relevant examples. For most news articles that you will find in the library databases, this second example under periodical, magazine, or newspaper article will be your best model. Did you find a company profile? We have an example specifically for that type of source. To cite a Yahoo Finance page, follow our example for a web page. If you are using an article from the database Credo reference, follow this third example under the section marked Source Within Two Containers. We also have a page which shows you how to cite other types of sources not listed on our 2-page handout. Let's address 2 specific concerns that often come up for students citing their sources: DOIs and citation generators. DOI stands for Digital Object Identifier. It's a unique serial number that many scholarly publications have. You'll see a place for DOI in some citation models. If your source of information has a DOI, use it. If your source of information does not have a DOI, don't worry about it. Some students prefer to not write their own citations, but instead use citation generators. Most library databases even have built-in citation generators. You can try these if you wish, but be warned. In our experience, most citation generators give incorrect citations. Don't assume that they are correct. Is all of this confusing? You don't have to be confused or intimidated by the many rules and requirements of MLA. You're welcome to ask a librarian for help. Just email us at nh@askalibrarian@lonestar.edu.